Yo guys, SpyroTech here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to build a $300 gaming PC with used and new parts. Let's get started, roll that intro. In this computer build, we will assemble and install the motherboard, power supply, graphics card, CD-ROM, and hard drive. Now let's get started. The CPU in this build is the AMD Phenom II X4 945. Now take the CPU and find the corner with a golden triangle. Locate the triangle in the CPU socket and match them together. Gently place the processor into the socket. Next, lower the retention arm until it clicks in. For my thermal compound, I use the Arctic Silver 5. You can use whatever you have. Make sure your CPU is clean. Gently rub it with a paper towel. Now put a pea size of thermal compound on the CPU. Also locate your fan header on your motherboard. Now installing the heatsink can be difficult. Gently place it on the CPU. Take one of the brackets and hook it to the CPU bracket. Do the same with the other side. Then lower the heatsink retention arm. Next, take the fan connector and attach it to the fan header. For RAM, I'm using 8 gigs of DDR3 clocked at 1333 MHz. To install the RAM, open the DIMM slot. Find the notch in the RAM stick and insert it into the DIMM slot until it clicks in. Do that for all the RAM sticks. Next, open your case. I have the Rosewill Micro ATX case. Also, remove the case side panels on either side. You can remove the front panel by pulling on the bottom. To install the 120mm fan, the fan has to be screwed into place. To install the CD-ROM, you must first remove the plastic cover on the front panel. Gently pop it out of place. Then remove the metal cover on the case. Then slide the CD-ROM until it matches with the screw holes. Then screw it in. Flip the case around and do the same. Now I have a hard drive that I got for free. To install it, you must first find the 3.5-inch drive bay. Then slide it into place until the screw holes match up. Then screw it in. Now take your I/O shield that came with your case. Bend the tabs up so that they don't get in the way of your ports. It's very simple to install the I/O shield, just click it into place. Make sure that the audio cutouts are at the bottom. Now to install your motherboard, you first need to put in the insert screws. There are 6 screw holes on my motherboard. They are located here. To make your life easier, you should use a magnetic screwdriver. Now take your motherboard and gently line it up with the insert screws and the I/O shield. Now carefully screw the motherboard to the insert screws. And that's why you use a magnetic screwdriver. Now powering the system is a 600 watt power supply made by APEVIA. It is 80 plus bronze certified. Now take the power supply and insert it with the fan pointing down. Line the screw holes up and screw it in. Now to push all the pixels is the ASUS RX 460 4GB graphics card. It features HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort 1.4, and a DVI-D port. This card can play AAA titles with ease and is a great budget card for video editing. Now to install the GPU, my case has a plastic cover covering the screws, so remove that first. Find the PCIe slot. Mine has a metal cover, so bend it until it comes off. Then take your graphics card and line it up with the PCIe slot. You should hear a click when it's in place. Then screw the GPU in place. Because mine takes up 2 slots, it needs 2 screws. Then place the plastic cover and screw it on. Now to connect everything, take the 24-pin connector and plug it into the motherboard. Next, take the 4-pin connector for the CPU. Then take the 6-pin connector and plug it into the GPU. You now can close your case up. Now turning on your PC, click the power button. Link in the description on how to install the front I/O. If you hear your fans power up, that is a good thing. Then wait until it posts on your screen. As we can see, it did. So you can hook up your hard drive and install Windows. This is not a complete computer build, but the bare bones of one. Also, all the prices to the PC parts are in the description. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.